So the next stage is going to be to add some labels to my board. So the first thing I want to do is come over to unpopulated so I can see my components nicely and see the board underneath. I'm just going to come up to the text tool up here, that's the red text tool up at the top here, and then I'm going to come down to my resistor and just click on my resistor and type the resistor value, which is 22K. I can then move that around a little bit, and then I'm going to want to change the font. So I right click and select font, and then I can change my font down to a more manageable size that will fit inside the resistor. And now I'm just going to reposition that 22K so it sits just at the bottom of the resistor on the board, and that's fairly visible. Now I need to copy this, so I'm going to hit Control C and Control V. And that will give me a new little text box which I can then position over on my other resistor down here, double click, and I'm just going to edit that to a 330 ohm resistor. So that's that in place now. So now I just need to keep copying and pasting, that's Control C, Control V, to get my other labels. So I'll place this one up by this resistor, double click and change it to a C for collector, and just position that so it's visible over where the collector is. And same again, Control C, Control V, and I'm going to position this one over here, that's the collector of that transistor, and keep doing this for the base, and another base, and then for the two emitters as well. So copy it and change that to E for emitter, and then copy it and paste it for this one over here and position that there. So that's my transistors all labelled up. So now I'm just going to label up these pads where there's no visible component. So we'll start off doing the LED pads. So I'll just take this label here and copy and paste it, and we'll place that here with an LED plus to indicate that that's where the anode of the LED is going to go. So that's the long leg of the LED is going to go there, and then just copy and paste it up here, and that's the LED minus, so the cathode of the LED. Over here, now I'm going to label up my buzzer. So I'm going to take the LED text, just copy and paste it over here, and that is going to be a PZ plus, and that's to indicate that that's where the anode of the buzzer is going to go. So drag that into place up there. I'm not going to label the PZ minus, but I am going to come down here and label my power supply. So down here, I'm just going to change this, and I'm going to indicate that we need 9 volts to go in here, and I should probably indicate which side is positive and which side is negative of this 9 volts as well. So I'll just copy and paste that and change that to a plus. I'll just put a little plus sign in there, and over on the other side I want a minus sign. And that's my board all labelled up and ready to go, and that can now be etched, and we'd have a completed printed circuit board.